Hi, and thank you for watching. I'm Shannon, and if you haven't done so already, make sure to click and subscribe and ring the bell. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. So today we're going to go over my Boxycharm October base box for 2020. And if you've been keeping track, I think this is my fourth box that I've received from Boxycharm. And I've committed myself to do about 6 months, and then I'll reevaluate if I'm going to continue on with the subscriptions. So far they've been great. The Luxe was okay. I think I would have been fine keeping the base box that month, which was last month. I'll put a link below so you can check that one out if you haven't seen it already. But otherwise, I've been fairly happy. So let's get into what I received in my base box for October 2020. Now, Boxycharm, you do get to choose one item as a choice. It's called a choice item. And this month, my choices were the following. My first choice was Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer, and there were 30 shades to choose from. Murad AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser, Farsali Privé Quench, or Real Her Ultimate Glow Getter Cheek Trio. And I chose the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer. And it says that it is this multitasking, full coverage concealer, has a lightweight, easy to blend formula. It conceals dark under eye circles, blemishes, and other skin imperfections. It's worth $24, and I got the color light medium, and it's a good shade for me. It's a little, I would have preferred just a tad bit lighter for under my eyes. I did use it today. It did work well. It does blend fairly easily. It's a little thicker than what I prefer, only because I'm 44 and I don't have really dark circles. I just more use concealer for brightening and for smoothing out my complexion. So I do prefer a lighter weight concealer. I just find that it works better for me. But this is, I don't think it's as thick as Shape Tape, and I think this is very good. This is definitely going to be a good shade for me for coloring up imperfections. I actually am doing some skin brightening treatment right now, and I have some dark spots. I also have, a pimple that is almost gone, so I was able to cover it up with this. This is the shade. I mean, you really can't see too much, but that's the shade, and the lights are gonna be. It's a good concealer. I think I needed to go a little bit lighter. However, when I spray tan, this will probably be a great under eye concealer because I tend to not have a lot of colors that are a little darker when I spray tan, and then I end up looking like a raccoon. So glad I chose this. I don't regret my choice, and it'll be in my collection for now. So now we're going to get into the 4 items that Boxycharm chose for me. And the first one is the Beauty Bakery Breakfast in Bed Eyeshadow Palette. Beauty Bakery's Breakfast in Bed Eyeshadow Palette is a delightful morning medley of saturated mattes and shimmery shadows. This palette is perfect for the classic office to happy hour transitional touch-up, and it retails for $38. And this is it. I did use it today. So there is the palette. You can see that I did use it today. It's nice. I was very excited to see this. There was a couple palettes, I think, in rotation, and this was the one of those that this was the one that I wanted. I do like it. I don't love it. The shades were not as pigmented as I would have liked, and were a little hard to blend. Not horrible, but not as easily. I think it's a good office, everyday type palette. It's I think it's a little more cool toned. I mean, it's got the purples, mauves. It's definitely something that I don't have anything very similar, but the quality is, I would say, mediocre. I've learned to appreciate really good eyeshadow quality like Natasha Denona and Pat McGrath and Anastasia Beverly Hills. So to go to something like this was a little bit more difficult for me, especially since I'm not an experienced makeup artist and I'm still learning how to do my own eyeshadow and to learn different styles. So I like it. I probably will use it again, but I don't think it will be a regular or a favorite of mine. Next up, the Luxie Wanderlust set. Create eye-catching looks with this 5-piece rose gold synthetic brush set. This versatile collection includes a tapered shading brush, blending brush, medium angled brush, larger shader brush, plus a brow and lash brush. Stash them in your Luxie pouch for glam on the go, and retails for $40. This is the little pouch. Here are the brushes, and you can see that I did use a couple of them today. So I like the little pouch, definitely I'll be using that. The brushes are okay. I did end up switching. One, there wasn't enough for what I used to do my eyeshadow, wasn't enough for me to do a whole eyeshadow look. And I kind of used the brushes that I'm used to. And the quality is okay. And I noticed that when I switched brushes, I got more pigmentation from the shadows that I was using for the Breakfast in Bed palette. So that could have been an issue as well with the palette, but these brushes are okay. I think they're great for on the go. Will they become a staple in my rotation? Probably not. I think these are more for on the go, for every day if I'm at the office, whenever we start going into the office again. This might be something I keep like in my gym bag, but will it be something that I do on rotation? Probably not. If these are in an add-on, I would probably pass because the quality is not great. And I've seen better quality brushes through add-ons or through Boxycharm. So the next item I got, and I'm going to butcher this name, Symbiosis London Tightening and Resplendent Eye Mask, a revolutionary innovation in the beauty market in the form of an eye mask in cream to tighten, rejuvenate, and brighten the delicate eye area. This eye mask is fortified with hyaluronic acid, Polalon, as well as shea butter, and works to visibly reduce puffiness and the appearance of fine lines and dark circles. And it's pretty small. I used it today and I used it yesterday as well. I like it. It's not going to create miracles. It's like an eye cream. You don't feel it tighten or anything, but I like it. It definitely gave me, I did wake up a little puffy this morning, so I did put this on before I started doing my makeup, and I did feel like the puffiness did go down quite a bit. So I think it was great. I'm not disappointed with this. I have so many eye creams, but this is a little bit different that I can use this and add this into my rotation. And finally, our fifth item for this month's Boxycharm is the Ace Beauty Draw It Lip Liner Duo. The Draw It lip liners are super pigmented liners that draw on smoothly and can be used to line the lips or fill them in completely. It includes a sharpener at the base that can be used to sharpen the liner's tip, and they retail for $16. So here's the box, and let me get the liners. And the colors I received are so peachy and so gorgeous, and you can kind of see them. This one is kind of like a nude. This is the one I'm wearing today, but I have some other colors, so you really can't see the color. This is more of a red, and I like them. I put them on my hands earlier, and they didn't really budge, so I don't really have a need for lip liners right now because I'm just not going out, and then when I do go out, I have to wear a mask. So but I definitely like them. I'm not disappointed, and happy to have them. So those are the colors right there, and you can kind of see the bottom one is a really pretty nude. I would say it's very similar to Pillow Talk. Definitely a creamier formula and not as matte as the Pillow Talk Lip Cheat. But and then this one is definitely, the So Gorgeous is more of a red. But again, happy to have them. And if you figure out with 5 items, the box is $25. Each of these items essentially cost me $5. Yeah, this is definitely worth $5. Now, one of the things I've talked about before is shipping. So I received my Ipsy and my Boxycharm within a day of each other, and actually Ipsy came in first this time. This one arrived, Boxycharm arrived on October 13th, and Ipsy arrived on October 12th. So definitely the shipping has gotten better for both. Ipsy has definitely improved. I think they're using a different shipping provider. Not sure about that, but I will go over that when I do my shipping, my Ipsy unboxing in the next video. But so far I was very, very pleased with the shipping for both. And this is something I normally don't do, but I'm going to talk about the November base box because it's really exciting. I've already done my choice. I've already selected my choice item. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I will reveal that in my video for November. But the choices for November are the Benefit Gimme Brow Eyebrow Gel, the Milk Makeup Kush Waterproof Mascara, and the Joer Eternal Lip Enhancer. And those are the 3 products, so you can guess, I'm sure you could probably guess what I'm gonna choose, but those are the options. You still can get a November base box, but the most exciting news, and the reason why I'm talking about it now, is they've already given a spoiler of what one of the items is going to be for the November base box, and that most people will receive. And that is a Natasha Denona mini eyeshadow palette. There's a picture of it right here. And this is an eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona that is exclusive for this box for Boxycharm. So you're not gonna be able to go to Sephora, you're not gonna be able to get it anywhere else, at least at this time. That could change, but at least at this time, it is going to be exclusive to Boxycharm. I love Natasha Denona. I think her shadows are fantastic. It's 5 shades. These are totally up my alley. I'm so excited. And just so you know, these minis, if this is like the regular minis that she has, these run for $25. And the box itself is $25. So right there, the box, you know, makes it worth it for yourself. So even if you don't like the other 4 products and you love Natasha Denona, this box is going to be worth it. So I'm going to put a link below of a referral link so that you can sign up for Boxycharm. If you want to try it out, this is the month to do it, because this is something that I think everybody that, you know, likes eyeshadow and likes warm tones, because this is a warm tone palette, you know, will want to sign up. So definitely give it a go. And just sign up for 1 month. I tend to sign up for at least 3 months with Boxycharm because of the pricing does go down quite a bit. Past 3 months, the price incentive isn't that much. It's less than $1 a box. So for me, I sign up for 3 months at a time. But you know, for 1 box, it's $25. So I definitely recommend it, especially for the November 2020 base box. So with that, that is it. Tell me what you got in your Boxycharm, you know, October base box. Did you like it? Did you have, is there a trick to using the eyeshadow palette? I only used it once, so hopefully I will get better at it. But with that, if you like this video, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. See you later, everyone. Bye.